Hello my people, this is not going to be a very long video. I just need to point my people's attention to some ongoing scam things. We've been mentioning this over and over, but then because people are quite keen of moving out, of traveling out to better their lots, some people have decided to be using that opportunity to reap them of their hard-earned monies. It is not a very good thing to do to any human because people labor very much, especially back in Africa, to pull this money together. Even when you come around and you are making this money, you know you are working really hard. Like, you are not sleeping if you're on night shift. It's not like you go to work and you be able to blink your eye, except when you are on your break. You dare not do anything like that, and then you are struggling to pay bills that are actually taking away the biggest part of the money you are earning per month. So you are not having anything too big left after you've made payments for your rent, pay your tax, pay your council tax, pay your electricity bills, pay your gas bills. You are left with very little to spare for other things, and you are still left with some joint pains. Even when you've worked 3 days in a week, the remaining 4 days that you have left to rest are still not enough to help your joints to regenerate, to get back to the pre-functional age or pre-working period. So it is really very tough for people to make money around. Now, for people who are still back in Africa, some people are there that their employers have not even paid them for the past 10 months. And some are selling this and selling that to be able to travel out and go to places where they believe their lots could be bettered. Then it is very wrong for anyone to sit at the back of a dirty, rickety, rotten computer and be cheating them and be scamming them of their hard-earned monies. This is coming to you guys that are working with a particular company called Synergy. Synergy, I've got like 3 or 4 people contacting me that they got jobs from this company. This company are giving out provisional employment to healthcare assistants, giving provisional employment to nurses, because they know the United Kingdom is actually not recruiting massively from Africa, because we've been red listed. It's not like people are still not getting those jobs occasionally, but it's not as big, as rapid as it used to be in those days, that you might have 4, 5, 6 employers swarming around you to recruit you to come to the United Kingdom. So this team have decided that the best they could do at this particular point in time is to be reaping people of their hard-earned money. It is very wrong, and so I will show you some things you can do to avoid being scammed of your money if you listen. But if you decide that you're not going to listen, you want to go headlong into it, I wish you all the very best in your endeavors. But please, careful, take care. Now, when you see the employment letter these people are employing with, you will want to, if you have any good food in your hand, you want to vomit like immediately. It's very dirty, it's very hazy. It's not something that you put on any magnifying glass that you can easily read what is in the employment letter. They've done that so shabbily that I will think that anyone who is smart enough will know that no sensible employer will give you a job and put it on a very dirty, shabby looking, and on a paper that you cannot even read, that you have to suffer some ocular traumas before you will be able to read. No employer will put you through that terrible stress. And now they are going to be paying care assistants a whooping amount of 33,000 British pounds per annum. Who does that? What level of care work are you going to be doing to be earning that big? Like, It's a different ball game than when you come in, you may do extra and you may be able to stretch yourself, especially if you are still very youthful, you don't have family members, you are running around and all those things. It is very convenient to say that maybe and maybe you can make up to that if you have good agencies, or maybe you are working extra, lots of extras. But for a recruiter to now put you on a scale of 33,000 stats as HCA, it's very questionable. You all know what the United Kingdom is paying to their care assistants, that they are even just thinking of, and like they are thinking of pushing that, uh, pushing people away with a particular amount that they want employers to be paying to skilled workers. Honestly, that doesn't sound sensible. Whoever is helping you guys to pull all those things together, you are not doing your own works very well, Synergy. So Synergy is paying 33,000 per annum to healthcare assistants. You guys are really, really damn rich. So that's so surprising. But you that you have that offer on your hand, and you are thinking of going out there to do those tests they've asked you to do with £100, then read my lips. You are on the brink of being scammed of your hard-earned money. Now that is that. The letterhead, the provisional offer letter has been written on something dirty that can cause high problems. So that is a very big red flag for you. The amount they want to pay you is a very red flag for you. And now these guys are asking people that want to come to the United Kingdom to go and do some occupational relation or occupational related medical test for £100. Very, very wrong. As much as I've seen the United Kingdom conducting medical tests, in most situations, it's always been the tuberculosis test. It is always the tuberculosis test. And they have their own laboratories. You go to IOM and they do it for you there. You go to St. Nicholas, then they do it for you there. If you are getting some other laboratories that you can do that, you can just go on gov.uk. If you go on gov.uk, you can actually see that these are the list of testing laboratories where you can have this test done. So this one that you guys are going around, my people that are struggling very hard, are struggling so much to make ends meet, you are not doing it right. Can you just please leave these people and allow them to breathe? Please just allow them, let them walk the path with ease. If you have something good to offer them, please offer those things that are quite straightforward. Don't push people into doing what is not possible. And you that you are making efforts, once you get the jobs, can you please send to your people that are around and let them know these are the things you got? And the moment they are telling you to be careful, can you just please be careful, and be very, very careful? And they are not the only ones doing this. I know another organization doing that, but because people have shouted their names, I'll wait to see if they will still come up, or if it is this same organization that is back into this. I remember I warned one of my big sisters so much when the organization asked her to pay some amount. They booked her for biometrics. I said, how will they book you for biometrics and you will not have certificate of sponsorship? And how will you be somewhere in the southwest, close to Lagos, like you are in Oyo State, and they will now book your biometrics for you in Abuja? It's not done. But well, and you know, we are really very small in this journey. It took them a very long time to believe me. They made that payment of 40 something thousand naira then. I think it was about 45,000. And my big sister ended saying, oh, they were hunger-stricken scammers. Now, don't say they are hunger-stricken scammers, because by the time we actually called Oak Cliff company, Oak Cliff actually said those scammers were using their name to scam people, and they've been doing it majorly to people in Africa. And they said about 2,000 people have called them to report that. Now, 2,000 people, or 2,000 that have made a payment of 45,000 naira, can you just multiply and know that these guys are not cheap scammers? they've got it going, because you will just think it's very little money, you may not mind, and before you know it, they are accumulating all this money and then ripping people off of their hard-earned money and dashing people. So that's the worst part of it. So please, if you are not going to be helping these people, can you just please let them be and don't stress the light out of them? Thank you. You that you are looking for a job, careful, careful, careful. Until though Ojimbo wa sheku. What's seemingly not enough now, you still have them nyafu nyafu that they will remain. You will have it more than enough. Okay? Thank you, and I wish you God blessings as we go into the new year. It is not a year for you to submit yourselves into the hands of cheap scammers. Blessings. All right. So let me quickly run you through an analysis on this job offer. You see how the color comes to look like brown, really like uncomfortable to read. It's very uncomfortable for eyes to read. No employer will degrade themselves to the level of giving you a job offer that you will be struggling. You will be struggling to read, and everything will be this dirty. And have a look. See the amount they promise to be paying you. Juicy, right? It doesn't work like that in real life. And how is a company's logo be this blurry? It's so blurred that you cannot see what's been written there. No sensible employer will also do this to you that they call their cherished employee. Also, you have a good look at all the promises they are giving you. They are quite nice if they will be able to do that, but assuming they are very good company, then I won't have a case against them. But this is just not true. Okay, then let me show you something further. So how about if you have a good look at this too, and see they want you to sign the offer letter, to complete visa application form attached. Please complete and send to them the complete occupational health assessment certificate, and provided by the designated occupational health assessment body, should confirm that you have undergone the necessary assessment. To book your assessment session, please contact the designated occupational health assessment body by email via nhsprofessional@iosha .org.uk. Osha kọ́ ẹbọra ni. So please, so I know it's going to be like occupational whatsoever that will be there, but that kind of Osha, it should not work on anybody. Then this address that they put in and the phone number, I'm going to pin the real Synergy Home Care Limited of the Blackpool that they said they want to engage this person into the workforce. I will pin their address and the phone number. I will pin that, which is online, to this message, so that you can have a good look. All of you that they want to scam of your £100, please, if your spirit leads you to continue, kindly continue. But I doubt any good employer will be giving you employment letter on this kind of letter. I've seen many employment letters. I haven't seen those that are authentic that have been given on such a paper like this. I've received loads of employment letter from Nigeria, the United Kingdom, outside the United Kingdom, in many places. And I've had opportunity to have a look through many of my friends and family members' employment letters too. They don't do these dirty things, okay? Right. In addition, this is the logo of the Real Synergy Home Care, and you can check the logo of the synergy that is giving jobs to my people, and asking them to pay a whooping amount of £100 to OSHA, NHS professional OSHA or whatsoever. So, and this particular synergy that is working in the UK, they have online presence. Have you checked the online presence of that synergy that want to give you job? And even see this, see what they've got here. Is this not clear enough for anyone to have a look at? So if they want to offer job, they will not go as low as to give you jobs on papers that you cannot read. So in summary, what I want to people to be careful and have a lookout for the kind of job they are giving you, the kind of paper or document they use to print your job offer, the amount they will be paying you, their online presence. So you can check the real synergy on Facebook. Just pop it on your Google. It's going to tell you what you need to know. So just put it there on your Chrome or whichever browser you are using. It will let you know what you need to know. Then all those money they're asking you to pay, it's not likely, not majorly likely that you will be asked to be doing some other checkups besides the TB test. So have a good check on all those things and compare, and you can share with your people around to look into those things for you. The phone number on this very synergy that is giving out jobs is very much different from what is online for the real synergy. So there are lots of things you can look out for to prevent you and your friends from being scammed by people that are outside there just waiting to swallow your money. I wish you peace of mind in the search for a better life.